朱院长，听不到声音啊，您那边开始了吗
Okay. Can you hear me?
啊，可以了，
Can
可
you
以
hear
了。
me? Okay. I am the cloud computing exam expert in China, Zhu Xiaoyan. I will introduce. Today, I'm going to tell you about the cloud computing exam, the second part. I will introduce the second part, the container cloud. I will introduce it in 3 parts. First, the brief introduction of Docker. The Docker is a container. Second, the Kubernetes brief introduction. Third is Kubernetes cluster deployment. First, I will introduce the brief introduction Docker. Docker is an open source application container engine that develops pack their application and rely on the transplant container, then release it on any popular Linux machine. You can also achieve virtualization. The container is completely using the sandbox mechanism. There will be no interface between each other. A complete Docker is composed of the following parts: Docker client, Docker daemon, Docker image, and Docker container. Docker engine is a client and the server architecture. Mainly, there are following parts composition. Docker daemon is a Docker daemon process running in the background. The daemon process is used to manage Docker objects, include images, containers, networks, and data volumes. The second part is REST interface. REST API interface interact with daemon. Third is Docker client. Command line interactive client. The client uses the REST API interface to access with Docker daemon. We can expand there to the graph. There is container, image, network, and data volume. This is the object to manage. Use the client Docker CLI. This is the graph. Run a Docker service. Composition included Docker daemon, Docker client, Docker image, Docker registry, Docker container. See below. This graph to explain this. We can use the command Docker build to build an image. We can use Docker pull to pull the image from the warehouse. We can use Docker run to run a container in the computer. This is the graph to explain. Second, I will explain the Kubernetes. The Kubernetes brief introduction. Kubernetes is a Google open source container cluster management system. It provides functions such as application deployment, maintenance, expansion mechanisms, Use Kubernetes to easily manage the application of containerization across machines. The main function summary is as follows. Use Docker to the application package, instantiate and run. Run and manage the container of cross machine in a cluster. Third, solve the communication problem between Docker across machine containers. Fourth, Kubernetes self-repair muchness makes the container cluster always run in the state of user expectations. Okay, I explained Docker, the Docker skill, the Docker, and the Kubernetes. Third, I will explain the skill in the exam, Kubernetes cluster deployment. I will explain the fail for you. We will in the exam we will give you some fail. The breaks skills cloud pass CD. This is CentOS 7, the Linux system CD. This is the English version of the user menu, Container Cloud Platform user menu. This is my PPT, Kubernetes English version. The two file is an example of Kubernetes YAM configure. This is Chinese version. We will to get these files to do the exam. This file will give you in the exam by the Huawei Cloud machine. Okay. Next, we will make a daemon to the Kubernetes cluster deployment. First, we will introduce the version of the software. The installation and running environment system require CentOS 7.5, and the kernel version is not less than 3.10. Second, the Docker version is Docker Community Edition of 19.3 and 3.13. Third, Kubernetes version is 1.18.1. Fourth, software package and operating document link is this. Yesterday we give you a link of the OpenStack. Today we give you the link about the Kubernetes. We will give you after the lecture. Five official learning website is Kubernetes.ro. This website is introduced of Kubernetes. Next, we will introduce the environment of the exam. We will give you two machines. One is master node. Second is work node. And the harbor is a warehouse of the Docker. The harbor's IP is same of the master node. So the master node and the harbor is one machine. Is one machine. They are the same. They're same. The work node is the other machine. The memory is 8. The memory is 8. So I use the VMware workstation to create two machines. One is master, second is node. Memory is 8. Okay. This experimental environment is deployed with two nodes of master and node. Node can be expanded independently according to demand. Root password is 0000000. Okay. We can install the system in the VMware workstation by the CentOS 7.9. Okay. The two machine I install it. Okay. Now I start the machine, the two machine. The CentOS version is 7.5. The system install mode is minimal installation. Okay, the two machine is started. Now I log in the system. The password is 0000000. Okay. I'm logging. Now we will by 7 steps to configure the Kubernetes cluster. First, basic configuration. Second, close SE Linux and firewall. Second, config YAM source. Fourth, deploy harbor warehouse. 5. Deploy Kubernetes cluster. 6. Node add to the cluster, the Kubernetes node. 7. Deploy example, deploy blog system to the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. I will demonstrate. The example. First, we will basic configuration of the system. There are two nodes. First is master. The second is node. First, we will configure the host name of the two machine. Okay, I will daemon. We use the command to configure the IP to static. The configure now is DHCP. Now we will to change the broad protocol to static and add the configure IP address to 192.169 and 100.10. Then the configure is net mask. Third is gateway. The gateway is masked to configure. Okay. The gateway is masked to configure. This is must be paying attention. Okay. Then we use the command system control restart network to change the configure. We use IP space A to check the configure. The IP now is 192.169 and .100.10. Okay. Then we configure the host name. Use the host name control command. Set host name. The host name is master. Okay. The host name is master. Then we use bash to flash the configure. And to configure the /etc/hosts to add the two host name and IP to here. Okay. We can check it. Use the command pin master and pin node. But the node I'm not configure. I will configure it. Use this command to configure the IP. Now the system is boot protocol is DHCP. We change it to the static and configure the IP address. The three comment on the 3 line. Pay attention to the gateway. The gateway is must to configure. Okay. Use the system control restart network. Okay. The IP now is 192.169.100.11. We can ping node to check the IP. Okay. And we can use SCP command to copy the master's hosts to the node. The password is 0000000. Okay. We can check it. The host name is not to configure. Now I configure it. And we check the master, host name, mask, and IP, and node. After we configure the IP and the host name, we can use a SSH client to connect to the host. The IP is 192.168 and 100.10. The username is root, and the password is 0000000. The second is 11. The username is root. Password is 0000000. Okay. We use the SSH client to connect to the two machine. Okay, we finish it. Next, we use the SSH client to configure the second step. The second step is close SENIX and firewall. Okay. Okay. In the master, I will set enforce user command to disable the SENIX and use the vi command to configure the file. the configure file. To change the enforcing mode to the disabled. We finish this step. And use system control command to stop the fail word, and the system control disable fail word. Fail word. Okay, we finish this step. And use IP tables dash F, IP tables dash X, IP tables dash Z to close IP tables table. And use the IP tables save command to save the IP tables table. We can check it. Use the command IP tables -L. Okay. The chain is empty. Okay. The same step we will do in the second node. Set enforce 0. Edit the etc directory, system configure directory, and the SE Linux file to change enforcing mode to the disabled. Okay, write to the file. System control stop fail word. System control disable fail word. IP tables -F, IP tables -X, IP tables -Z, and IP tables save. Last, we check the IP tables table. -L is empty. Okay. The second step is complete. The third step is configure YAM source. First is master. The master, we will upload the Brax skill cloud pass the CD-ROM to the CD to the master. There are 2 ISO files. In the exam, the 2 files will in the OPT directory. It is already already here in the exam. We not need to transfer the 2 files to here. It already is here. Is already here. Now I will deliver a file to here, the other file. I deleted a file before the lecture, and the second file I'm forget. Okay. Okay, the file is transferring. Now we use mount command. We use mount command to mount the RSO file to the MNT directory. Break OPT. Mount OPT breaks secure cloud path RSO file to the MNT directory and copy the file. Thank you. And copy the file to the MNT from the MNT directory to the OPT directory. The file will copy to here. This step is same of yesterday. The file is very large. The file is very large. The file size is 8.6 GB. Okay, it's finished. Use mount command. Okay. Make the directory home repo BAK, point BAK to move the YAM repository file to the directory. Okay. Now the directory is empty. We will edit a file named local point repo to edit. The repository name is keybus. Base URL is file opt directory, Kubernetes directory, Kubernetes repo directory. GPG check is 0. Enabled is 1. Enabled is 1. The second repository is CentOS. But the directory is not mounted. Now I mount it. CentOS 7 by the year 1904 to the OPT. Oh, I forget it. Make directory OPT CentOS and mount OPT CentOS RSO file to the OPT CentOS. Okay, it's mounted. Then we will to check it. Yum repo list. The comment will check the configure. There is 2 repository. One is CentOS. The second is keybus. Okay. Yum use the yum install command to install FTP to install FTP and configure the configure file vsftpd conf. Add a line here to annoy root directory of OPT. Then system control started vsftpd and enable this service. Okay. The master is configured complete. Now we change to the node. We can make directory root repo point .bak. Copy the etc yum point repos point d the file to the directory. Move, not copy. Okay, and we check it. Change the directory to the etc yum repos d and use ls to check the file. It's empty. It's empty. And now we can copy the file, copy the master file local to the node. The password is 0000000. Okay, it's wrong. 0000000. Okay, and we can edit it to change the file to FTP. Change the name, the host name, the server name is master. Okay. We can check it, use the command of yum list. Two repository. One is CentOS, one is KBus. Okay. This step is complete. Now, in the node host, we will send the script of the master node to the node. We can scp opt kbus directory all of the file to the node. Zero, 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 zero. Not the slash, not the slash. scp opt kbus node opt. Zero, 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 zero. Okay. This full file is to the node. The full file is a shell script. Now the fourth step. We can use the kbus harbor install shell script to install the harbor warehouse. Now we execute the shell script. Okay. Int the shell. This step will take some time. We will wait a moment. The shell script is install some package. This step is upload the container image. Import the Docker image to the local file system. Do you have some question? The other expert is in the room. They can explain. Do you have some question? Okay, the harbor service is started. We can use the link to connect to the service. The link is http 192.168.100.10. Okay, we check it. We can use the username admin. The password is harbor 12345. Harbor 12345. The H is uppercase. Okay. Harbor 12345. Remember it. Login. Okay, we can see the harbor warehouse. The project name is library. We can click the link. This is the image warehouse. Okay. The harbor is configured complete. Okay. We check it. Then we can upload mirror image to the harbor warehouse. Import mirror into the harbor warehouse. The shell script is keep us image push point shell. Okay, we will input some argument. The warehouse address is 192.168.100.10. Input mirror warehouse username is admin. Enter the mirror warehouse user password is harbor12345. Okay, we do it. Execute the script, the shell script. We will input some argument. The username is admin. The password is harbor12345. Okay. Int. Okay. Confirm the configure. If you are right, the image is pushed to the repository. The image is Jenkins. This image is Jenkins. It's pushing. The push operating will use a long time. The second image is PHP. That is Nginx. The image pushed to the image repository. You can see here. You can see the image in the warehouse here. Refresh. Refresh. 3 image. The Flanner. Flanner, WordPress, Nginx, PHP, Jenkins. We will use the image in the exam. So we push the image to the warehouse. We can change the language with English. The dashboard is English. And we can change the UI, light and dark. Okay. This step take a long time. You need a high-speed disk to do the example. Okay, we finish it. The five step is deploy Kubernetes cluster. Deploy Kubernetes cluster. First, we deploy the master. First, the master. Second, we get the token and use the Kubernetes node install to add the node to the cluster. Okay. We execute the shell script. pbus master install shell. Okay. int. The auth image is delivered to you yesterday. Use the Baidu disk, net disk. Okay. The net plugin is creating. The Kubo Planner is okay. We will check a line. The line is here. Here, Kubo admin join the IP, the port, and the token. We will remember the line. We will remember the line. And we will get token. Use the Kubo CTL, Kubo control -n Kubernetes dashboard describe secret to print the token is here. We can select the token. We can select the token to log in the Kubernetes dashboard. Okay, we do it. HTTP 192.168. The port is 3000. HTTPS SSL protocol. Okay. Continue. We need the token. Okay. Click paste the token to here. Login. Now we can see the state of the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. This step is complete. And then we can use the shell script pbus node install to add the node to the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. We change the shell to the node. Use opt kbus node install shell script. Execute. The node will into the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. The node is meant to run the line of the comment. This line. Kubel admin join the IP and the point, the token, to join to the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. This step is install the container daemon Docker community edition 19.3.13. Wait a moment. Okay. Input the image warehouse address, IP address, username admin, harbor name harbor 1 2 3 4 5. Confirm. Okay. We can pull the image from the harbor image warehouse. Okay. At last, we can use the command kubel control get node to check the state of the node. This is status of master node. This is status of node. Okay. The node is not ready because the planner is not wait a moment. Okay. And now it's right. The node is ready. Wait a little moment. Okay. Kubel control get node. The master is the status is ready. The node status is ready. Okay, we can do the 7th step. The 7th step is use the Kubernetes cluster to deploy an example. The example is blog system. This example have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. First step, we will configure a NFS service. The NFS service is a network file system to share the file to the other host. We can install the NFS service in the master host to use yum command install NFS RTOS and RPC bind package. Then system control start RPC bind and NFS service. Make 2 directories, home pvdate MySQL and home pvdate WordPress. The two directories is shared to the other host. Modify the NFS config file in the config file. The config file is etc directory exports file. The exports file have 2 lines. The first line is home pvdate MySQL. This is a directory, and the line is read and write. Insecure, no subtree check, no root crash. Okay, we do it. Yum install NFS RTOS and RPC bind. Then system control start RPC bind. And the system enable RPC bind. Okay, system control start NFS service and the system control enable NFS. Okay. In the node host, we can use yum install -y NFS RTOS. Okay. Create 2 shared directory at master and set permissions. Make directory home pvdata MySQL directory and WordPress directory. Okay. Change mode 777 to the directory and the WordPress directory. Okay. Edit the config file of the NFS service. etc exports. Use now. I will copy the file and paste it. I will copy the 2 lines. and paste it to the config file. Okay. Write to the file. Okay. Then we will restart systems control restart NFS service. And export FS export FS and shoe mount -e local. We can see we will share point. The directory is home pvdate WordPress. The second share point is home pvdate MySQL. Okay. Then we will configure two config files of the Kubernetes. First is MySQL persistent dash storage. This config file is to configure the storage. The storage is use the NFS service to the Kubernetes service. Okay. This is the first file. The second file is MySQL dash persist. What? The second file is WordPress point persistent point storage. This is to configure the WordPress service. It use the NFS service to the persistent storage. Then we can use the MySQL deployment config file to deploy a MySQL service and deploy a WordPress deployment to deploy the WordPress service. At last, we can use add the two above two files to the customization yams. Okay. At last, we can use kubectl control apply -k to start the WordPress. Then we can use kubectl control get secret to get the secret of the volume. Use kubectl control get PVC to get the persist volume. Use kubectl control get service WordPress to get the IP, get the point of the service, WordPress service. The point in the PPT, the point is 31119. At last, we can use the IP of the cluster, the Kubernetes cluster, and the port to connect to the WordPress service. Okay. We check the file. First file, we check the full file. First file, MySQL persist storage yam. This file, well, where is the file? Okay. In the directory, we only have the two files. One is MySQL deployment. Another is WordPress deployment YAM. These two files I will upload to the service, to the host, to the server. Okay. MySQL deployment YAM. WordPress deployment YAM. Okay. The MySQL persistent storage YAM, we only edit it. Okay. I will paste it. Copy and paste it. We can change the directory to the root. Okay. And we will edit a file MySQL. I copy the file name. And then I will copy the content. Paste. Okay. Check the simple. Check it. Okay. Check it. And use the command kubel control apply format MySQL persistent storage. Okay, this file will created. Next, we can edit a WordPress persistent storage. And copy the file content. Paste the content and check the format. Must check the file. Check the file. Check the file. Check the space. Okay. Kubel control apply format WordPress persistent storage. Oh, it's wrong. 13 line. Okay. That number 39 here. Here. NFS here. Okay, we check it. Okay. We can kubel control get PVC PV. To check the configure, we have two persistent storage, persistent volume. One is MySQL persist storage. The second is WordPress persist storage. Okay. Next, we can create a secret. The four step deployment. Kubel control. Create a secret. Generic. MySQL pass from literal equal password equal 0000000. Okay. Int. The secret is created. Next, we can use MySQL deployment YAM and the WordPress deployment YAM. We can also add the above two files to one file. Okay. We edit a file about Kubernetes stormization, and the file is resources. Okay. The two file is here. WordPress deployment YAM, MySQL deployment YAM. We can use cat command to check the file. The file is very long. First, API version is version 1. Kind is service. Metadata is WordPress MySQL. Port of the MySQL is 3306, and the selector is WordPress MySQL. This is service kind. Second kind is persistent volume claim. It uses the persistent volume of the NFS. The name is WordPress MySQL. Third kind is deployment. It's very important. WordPress MySQL, and image is MySQL 5.6, and the root password is our secret MySQL pass. This is here. Is here. The secret. The secret name is MySQL pass -pass. MySQL -pass. Okay. At last, we can use the command kubel control applying -key /. Okay. Int. the name. We can change the name. The first letter is big. Okay. Check it. Check it. Customization. Okay. Musician. Okay. The letter N is delete. Okay. Check it. The name is customization. 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 Unable to find one of customization or customization. Okay. Change the letter. Small. Okay. The service kind is created. The deployment is created. The persistent volume claim is created. Okay, we can check it. First, we can check kubectl, control, get secrets. There is a secret named MySQLPath. We already use it. Second, we can check get persist volume claim. There is two claim. First is MySQL persist volume claim. Second is WordPress persist volume claim. The two claim is used bound. Okay. The type, the storage class is NFS. Okay. Last, we can use kubectl get service WordPress to check the service. The point is 32519. Okay. We copy it. At last, we can connect to the web. Okay. We can use 192, 169, and 110. The point is 32519. Okay. Int. Wait a moment. We can check it. 325. The service is pending. Okay, wait for a moment. We can wait for a moment. Okay. Pending. Wait for a moment. We can use Kubo control get deployment to check the service. Okay. The node is pull the image. Okay. My master is my node is pull the image. My notebook's disk is very slow. So wait a moment. We will use the WordPress and my circle image. The container is creating, and we will describe. It is creating. File to create sandbox. Solana subnet. No such file directory. This because my notebook is very slowly. Okay. Wait a moment. The network plugin CNI failed to set up. Okay. The planner is wrong. We can check the Kubo CTL get port. Use the namespace Kubo system. And check the planner. Check the planner status. Planner port. The planner port is crash log back off. It is in the node. Okay. Master scalar master is lob back off. It's because my computer is very slower. Okay. Okay. At last, I want to reboot the two system, the two host, and check it. Then I will to complete my daemon. Okay. At last, I want to reboot the two system to check the two port. Okay. Okay, we can check it. We can check the network. The gateway is wrong. Okay. The gateway means E. Okay. It's right. Okay. Wait a moment. Okay. It's right. Okay. We can check the WordPress. Okay. It's right. We can get hold the service, the port. The image is pulled back off. Because the harbor is not right. Okay. Let's check. We start the harbor. Start the harbor. Has the harbor installed and start the harbor. The harbor is Docker Compose. Docker Compose PS Docker Compose app. CD harbor. Docker Compose app. And then we can okay. The harbor is direct and pull the image. Wait for a moment. The image is pulling. Check the doc image. Wait for a moment. The controller manager master is status is not right. Okay. Okay. My daemon is here. My notebook is slowly, so the system is not correct. Okay, you can check the file from the PPT and the container and our container user menu. The step is in the file. You can do it. Follow the step. The step is in the file. Okay. Run is the controller manager master, scaling master. We check the deployment. Note. Now let's probe. Confused. Okay. We will end. You can do this. Follow the file. Okay. Okay. Please check the step to the file. Okay. Today's daemon is end. Okay. Thanks. The file we will deliver to all of them before after the lecture. Okay. This lecture is end. Thank you.